Hey boys, Dingo from the future here. Just want to remind you I stream on Twitch every single day. Here's the link, here's the deck, and without further ado, let's get to the gameplay. Mulligan. I guess I'll keep it. I've been told that the Pro Tour starts 2 a.m. Eastern. Or sorry, 5 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Pacific on Friday. That's when they start their draft. But I don't know if that's correct. That's just what I heard. I'm going to start streaming the watch party about 3 hours after the drafts go live because I don't want to watch draft. 5 a.m. Eastern, yep. I don't want to watch draft, so I'm going to start the watch party when the magic section starts. I say magic section, I meant modern section. The real magic. Yeah, I'm ready for the scam mirrors. I could draw a Leyline Binding. I guess Raugrin's the best Triome to get. In case I draw Leyline Binding. I can't cast Sheoldred though. Scammer will be so exciting. I'm like, damn, they top deck so much better than the other person. Yeah, I just couldn't care less about the limited portion. Sorry, limited fans. All 2 of you. Thinking about that, Frank. Probably tomorrow. Let's play the ring here. I think pending Driome's better. Getting the ring down's pretty good here. I don't care about Tef. I think Tef's good for her. It was for bouncing the Scammed Elemental. I couldn't really care about, like, Tef's passive here. Don't Bowmaster me. I drew Bowmaster. It's not very good. I also don't think I want to untap the ring here. Yeah, this is Esper. I think I blocked the Seasoned Pyro, maybe. Nah, I think I could take the 2. Can't ditch the Pyros even in World of Bowmasters. I did. I've been happy without Seasoned Pyromancer. I think Fables are better right now. There's just too much Seasoned Pyro to go, or too much Bowmaster to go around. Makes Seasoned Pyromancer really bad. So I disagree. They can get away with not playing it. Teferi, huh? You draw into a Sheoldred here very soon. Oh yeah, let me upload it. Forgot. Yeah, why is Sheoldred not on here? That's a 55 card deck. Hello? Edit. Add Sheoldred. Why is it a 55 card deck? Sheoldred the Apocalypse. We're on 3 or 4. I think we're on 3. Also missing something else apparently. As the 2 of. I think it's Lorien Revealed. Lorien. Alright, Revealed. Guess I can't add that card. Yeah, there's 3 Sheoldreds on there. They attack me. They're attacking Teferi. Maybe I should have untapped this. Bye, Teferi. Children? Please? Alright, well, that's a lot of lands. I guess I'll discard all of them. Don't bolt me. I will die. What did I say? I said don't bolt me. Counterspell. Oh, now I'm just dead to my ring. Oh, there's my Sheoldreds. I knew they were there somewhere. Actually, I don't know if I need the third verdict here. I don't want to cut. I don't think pending's that good. I think I'd probably cut 2. Sorcery speed removal against the instant speed Bowmaster deck, probably not ideal, right? Especially since this can't kill elementals. I think I'm actually going to cut all 4 pendings here. I'm getting Celestial Purge, which isn't bad. And I think I'm going to cut 2 counterspells here. That new blue-black deck's going to win the Pro Tour. I would be shocked if that deck won the Pro Tour. I think the most likely deck to win the Pro Tour is either 4-color or Scam. And then it's like, obviously I still want Tron to win. Not a great counterspell here. I suppose I could definitely cast it though. I think some people are going to jam Tron. Not going to fetch because they probably want to flash in a Bowmaster here. I'm also not beating a Blood Moon, so I guess I could let that go and then try to counterspell Blood Moon if they have it. I'm just going to be dead to Blood Moon though. That's fine. That's not a Blood Moon. By Tef. Might have been a mistake because they cast my Teferi. I wanted to hold a Purge for Blood Moon in case they Blood Moon me. Like they ripped it off the top and then they Blood Moon me, but nope, now this is happening, so I basically get the binding my own Teferi. I don't get the binding anything. That's right. Also, I don't know why they cast their Undying effects. This was bad from both sides. Hold up. I should just held on to this binding. They forgot Leyline. I forgot Leyline. Because they, like, that was bad on both sides. Wow, that was terrible. They, like, could, by them casting the Undying effects, I forgot about Leyline. So I cast my Leyline binding. I was terrible on both sides. I just pass here. I'll let the fairy tick up. I guess that binding technically ended up being okay because they wasted both their Undying effects. That was terrible. They like mind game me. That was some masterclass level gameplay. Gonna wait a turn on the verdict. I got nothing else. In exile. Oh, punished. Instantly punished. Oh, I just played this game terribly. Would have been +1 Leyline Binding. Yep, we played that game terribly. Lost or given up? Both. That one was a little bit of both. We were playing against Rhinos. Draw a card, get to ping him again. God, these Sheoldred ring decks are so not it. One, two, three. Have to shock this in. Is that binding a Rhino now? Did we hit 4th land this game? I think I died before that. Kind of feel like I'm gonna die before that. Oh. We hit 4th land. Now we gotta play the game of, do we want to play a subtlety, or play around subtlety by playing the One Ring, or do we want to play Sheoldred? I think we just play the One Ring. Nope, they don't have force. That'd be sad when they do have force anyways. Them shocking tells me they probably have subtlety. There was a Rhinos list playing 4 subtleties that 4 of the prelim. Force pitching subtlety. Why didn't they just hardcast that force? I guess they're gonna flash in another subtlety here. Maybe a violent outburst. That's because they have everything. Noted. So I block, I go to 1. Do this to buy myself a turn, and then maybe I can play Sheoldred, draw a card pending a Rhino. In a perfect world where they have nothing. I'll go back up to 3. Doesn't even save me. Guess I could draw a Supreme Verdict. It's better to play Fable over Seasoned Pyromancer, yeah. I think playing Seasoned Pyromancer in a Bowmaster meta is probably a mistake. Fable is walking in Bowmaster. What does that mean? You don't have to draw with Fable. Fable is an optional trigger. Also, you get to decide how many you want to discard and draw. I want 1 Purge. I don't think I even want the Purge. Let's say like a Fatal Push. Well, you get into a lot of situations where your opponent just has a Bowmaster, and your only play is Seasoned Pyromancer, and then you like have to play Seasoned Pyromancer into the face of Bowmaster, and then you just lose. Like sometimes you just can't kill their Bowmaster, and then you just draw like nothing but Spyros. At least Fable's better when they have a face-up Bowmaster. You don't have an answer to it, right? I guess maybe Bowmaster is the side out here. I think they're also playing 4 copies of Lorien Revealed, so yeah, I think probably should have boarded out some number of Bowmasters in favor of Fatal Push. Probably the smart thing to do. You're saying? No. I know who that Get Someone Good is pointed at. We're at your LGS and was talking with an employee about how we both enjoy your content and you were the scam guy. That's dope. Oh, that's not dope though. Here comes 8 power, instant speed. Shadow Prophecy. I think instead of Shadow Prophecy, you play Soren's Ransom, but I don't think either of them are necessary. Raisin Bar. Yeah, Rhinos is definitely still around. It's just hiding for now. Hey, Fair Jordans and Is it Camilla? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Probably butchered the second one. I'm sorry. Master lines up surprisingly well against Brazen Borrower. Would you like to get good? Force? No force. Gotta have a name associated to get someone good. Otherwise, I don't know who to time out for an hour. I time out TJ. Give me my sacrificial lamb. Wasi does hate 1 toughness creatures. That's true. Pick someone. Pick someone. Chat, who wants to volunteer a sacrifice for an hour? Click through for the memes. Who would like to be sacrificed? You? Alright. Bethany also volunteers as tribute. Sacrifice Spike. He's not even here. Otherwise, I would. I always get Pudget. Sacrifice Pudget. I'll take a nap for an hour. This is your favorite deck, TJ? Dang, everything I play is your favorite deck, huh? Noticing a theme here. The main phase to play around Counterspell. Ring Scam was pretty terrible. I did not like playing a bunch of 4-drops in my 21 land deck. I was not the fan. I can just Verdict here, right? Otherwise, they could kill my Teferi. One land off of going both the Ring and Sheoldred here. Yeah, I'm not sure why they main phase that. Kind of curious, right? We got our 1 land. One ring, 1 Doomwake raid. Thank you, Doomwake, for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Jamming a little bit. Esper, Sheoldred ring. It's kind of like the blue-black deck that is pretty popular right now, but splashing white as well. For Teferis and Supreme Verdicts. Icing there. Alright. Icing and then forcing. Yeah, I just didn't like the ring and scam. I think you're just playing like 6 4-drops in your deck that usually caps out at like 3 lands. Not the move. Alright, we gotta reassess. Do we want Bowmaster? I don't think so. I think we want Fatal Push. Maybe we'll leave him 1. Maybe I'd rather just have a pending. I'll leave him 1. Enough 4-drops. You'd feel that sneeze coming for like a minute. Ugh. The Phyrexian Finest. I think I'm gonna shock in Hallowed Fountain, then cycle this for basic island probably. I want to be able to leave up Counterspell. Island. Well, this hand seems really good against them. They try to Blood Moon me. Obviously, we'll counter it. And then probably fetch basic planes. I don't think I want to jam Teferi into 3 open mana while they're representing force. Now they're repping Subtlety. Let's untap here. I think these decks still run Blood Moon, right? I've been kind of out of touch with Rhinos. Still favored in this Drago game, but I am missing land drops now. Who will discard first? Probably them. If I hit 5th land, I can go Teferi plus Counterspell back out. Nope, they're hitting more land drops than me. It's over. We'll never recover. This is certainly a game of Modern. It's kind of incredible. Questing Beast? Quarterback? Whoa. No quarterbacks allowed. I saved this push for it. It's a good question. Kind of just forgot I could push it. No, I definitely should have pushed it. Are they going to pitch something else? Like a subtlety? What the fuck? No! Wait, does that even do anything? It does. It definitely does. That's fucked. Alright, well. I'm dead. Got my Teferi commandeered. Commandeer stalking rhinos. Yeah. Those questing beast. Put in the fire. They have a subtlety. I'm gonna cast this Teferi. Putting this Teferi on top. And I'm gonna fatal push the subtlety. Subtlety. Being so mediocre. The opponent's gonna tick up again. What if I just take my Teferi back? I think I just take my Tef back. Alright, we beat the Commandeer. My opponent said I have the second Commandeer in hand. That opponent a favor by proving Commandeer's bad. I think they're gonna try to Commandeer rings, if I had to guess. I mean, they had all the anti-ring tech. They had the Questing Beast, they had the Commandeer. Turns out it probably would have been a lot better if they just, like, were actually reasonable cards instead. You don't mean that? I think I do mean that. Mana 4 Power Haster's anti-ring tech. It says damage can't be prevented on it. Won't have you say a bad word about Questing Beast? Alright, bet. Questing Beast was great there. It was so good that I counterspelled it instead of fatal pushing it. Because I got scared. Danny, I'm gonna play your Taxes deck after this. Am I gonna be disappointed? I don't know if I should counter this or not. I think I'm gonna counter this. You have an updated list? But I already rented the other list. Damn it, Tron players. I do everything in my power to keep you off of Tron. You have it anyways. I don't think we're gonna win this matchup. You dropped the Thalias for spreading seas, you added a couple of Flicker Wisp for the seas. Like, Flicker Wisp isn't that great in like a Bowmaster meta, right? Isn't there that other one, that 3/3? Can you explain why? Same reason why Thalia is bad, Jeremy. Because it doesn't have a silhouette of a cat on it. That's why. Such a cop. I mean, you deserved it. We're not meant to ever be drawn. I guess pending is fine. We have nothing else good to bring in. Keep like a reasonably fast hand, which I'm not sure we even can do. I still could have brought in Chalice for their 1-drops, their eggs, and their stars and whatnot. Doesn't seem great though. Now there's Dress Down. Thousand one's probably better than Dress Down. Dress Down's just here to cycle. And maybe counter a Ballista. I don't think we're winning this matchup no matter what. I think we could sculpt our hand and not win this matchup. When you got opponent, is it a star or is it a sphere? It's an expedition map. Daring today, aren't we? Just gonna binding the map. Boromir isn't bad in the current meta. I can see Boromir being okay, but it just seems like 3-mana Lavinia. At that point, why not just play more copies of Lavinia? Because Tron's good against the 4-color decks, and also like the blue-black deck that's running around too. Gander. Thank you for the tier 1. Welcome back for the 14 months. Oh, that was a good draw. I'm taking Urza's Mine. Nice dress down, thank you. It's recycling. It's a forest. Oh boy, time to cycle the dress down. I'm excited. Yeah, the round's mad cheap. It was a Leyline Binding. Powerful. I guess I should have cycled the dress down first, because if I drew in a Leyline Binding, I could have just binding the ring. That's worse against Besiju. Now I guess we have to do it anyways. That ring belongs to me. Excuse me. No, I can't attack him, so maybe we scry on upkeep. Nah, I probably don't scry on upkeep. Take a random draw. Oh, that was a hell of a lot better than scrying. 1 binding. Nah, Spike said I've decided, and I was like, for sure. Best of luck. What if it just phased you out instead? All of your permanents phase out. You'll play blue-black, but with white, at least it doesn't have subtlety in it. I'll play anything that doesn't have subtlety in it. Wormcoil Engine. You mean Teferi's Protection? I don't know, I'm not an EDH player. Ooh. Wrong with subtlety, everything. Ooh, Counterspell. Well, this worked out a lot better than I thought. As much as I complained about how this match was unwinnable. Subtlety is just too good, you know? Submit. Yeah, we drew like really, really well. Unmoored Ego was clutch. Dress Down should be Chalice. But it was still clutch. Because it cycled for 2 mana. Definitely made some changes. Because the sideboard used to be like 8 ley lines. I was like, I'm not going to play the full 8 ley lines. The deck was also playing like 2 Narsets, where I was like, kind of a random number of Narsets, especially in a Bowmaster deck. Narset's typically not good without Days Undoing. With the VIP. Some mulligan. Subtlety is about as good as 3-day-old Taco Bell. At least 3-day-old Taco Bell is good when you're drunk. Subtlety's still bad when you're drunk. I don't even know if that's true. Started on Forest, so maybe we have a chance. Indeed, burnt. Although I'm gonna have to absolutely ruin my sleep schedule for it. Instead of going to bed at 2 a.m., I have to get up at 2 a.m. I have to do a complete 180 on my sleep schedule. It'll be worth it though. Plant? Map. I don't even think I cycled this Lorien Revealed. That was just not good either. Mulling to 5 would have been any better. Probably not. Yeah, it was from Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, I'm skipping the limited portion. I have a solution to my problem. A lot to span and do from there. Genius. As DT would say, very helpful, Jeremy. This is not shaping up. No, instead I'm drawn. That's almost worse than them having drawn. I wanted to activate my ring next turn, and now I can't. Doomed. I mean, that's what Tron's designed to do, right? Chalice? They're getting Chalice for. Not great, Nausea. That's okay. Not every day can be a win. It's just like reaffirming the opinion I already had on these like shielded ring decks. That always just feels so clunky and awkward to me. Pretty much have to get your stuff to line up perfectly in order for shielded ring to be like very impressive. Oftentimes you just can't do that though. The tempo of modern is just so high that as soon as you miss a beat, it's shielded and ring aren't going to be good anymore. Are they going to chalice on 2? I guess they can chalice on 2. I mean, that's fine. That's off Sylvan Scrying for them. Are they going to chalice on 1? Same argument for Murktide, but Murktide's not a 4-drop. Murktide's a 2-drop. Also, Murktide plays a lot of cheap and efficient spells, not mono clunky 4-drops. I don't think it's the same argument for Murktide. No idea why they got Chalice, but they're probably just gonna dumpster me anyways. I got 8 mana, 9 mana, got a Chalice on 4. I think this card is generally pretty good. Just let me try it in like Murktide. That's the deck I'm most excited about trying it in. That looks pretty beatable. Need to find a Leyline Binding here. Can I pending for 8? No. Unfortunate. That's the control life. Somehow it took draw into game 3 though, before getting dumpstered. Kind of impressive. Your new deck is great, but you're struggling to play fast on Moto, what deck you're playing. But playing fast on Moto just comes down to practice. Am I proud? I'm super proud. Best of luck playing that deck in paper. Oops. Come back. Playing green-black food. Shouldn't have a problem with this deck and like going to time or anything like that. I think I would say like with the Academy manufacturers though, it's probably going to slow down your clock a lot because it's making a lot of triggers. When we played that food deck yesterday that puts infinite things into play, it was eating a lot of time off of my clock just because the Academy manufacturer replacement effects were happening over and over. But playing fast just comes down to practice. 2 rings. My opponent's also probably newer to Moto. They've been playing very, very slowly. But playing on Moto is like experience. I've been playing on this client for like 7 or 8 years now. And I still I misclick, I click through XYZ. I still make a ton of mistakes playing on Moto. And plus they're Ugin. Is Moto coming to Mac at your nearest convenience? Guess I'm pending this. Counter target sorcery spell. I don't know why they didn't plus their Ugin. That was definitely a mistake, right? Down to 10. Unless they didn't exile my ring with their Haywire Might for some reason. I wanted a pending and then get him to exile. I lost the game. Can't find the deck list. The first one. Turns out it was right in front of you the whole time. Selling my Triome and my ring. I need to draw multiple Leyline Bindings. Alright, where's my Commandeer? Am I cycling the Lorien? No, I don't think I am. Game 3. It sucks. I said Tef minus on the ring, maybe? Maybe we have protection. We don't die to this necessarily. I'm about to ult the Ugin anyways. I don't think we'll make him use the most clock. I guess this. Maybe we'll time him out in the next 4 minutes. Why make a 1 with your hand if it's game 3? You got a good point. Spam control. You just spam control, then you will no longer have that problem. The control key like 3 or 4 times. I don't know if it's like a bug or what, but sometimes if you go to hold priority, you sit in full control mode. Probably intended, I don't know why you'd ever want to sit in full control mode. Ooh, wonderful. It can also happen if you do an undo. That as well. I think our opponent's gonna win in the next 2 minutes, and I have 0 outs here. Might better just pick it up at this point. Scoop it up because the opponent only needs 1 more turn. Even if I have dress down for the Sundering Titan, I don't win this game. They ulted Nugan. There's no coming back from that. Chalice on 3. Yeah, they sure did try to lose that game, huh? Evoros. I don't know what he's playing. Horizon Canopy. He's playing Hammer. Saga. Stoneforge. I'm in the Cauldron. I kept pending this. It's also just more mana efficient. The plan is to Saga and activate Saga this turn. The plan is Stoneforge Mystic for a Colossus Hammer. 1 point of emotional damage. Kill your Stoneforge. Is it time to activate Urza Saga yet? Or nah? Not what we're doing here. It is time to activate Urza Saga. Oh boy. Guess I'm taking 10. These Bowmasters don't look great. They are chump blockers. Get to draw 2 here and then play another ring and then draw 3. Could find a Supreme Verdict also. I would need White Source plus Supreme Verdict here though. Another Bowmaster. Verdict Waiting Room. I can't take 2 damage here. So I'm gonna have to pick my spots pretty carefully. So I could double Bowmaster down the Pure Steel Paladin, pending this hammer. Just hold up Binding. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, I'm not gonna Sheoldred this turn. Sheoldred's for next turn. I think I just pending this hammer here and pass. Hold up Bowmasters or Bindings, whatever. So, a double Bowmaster down Pure Steel Paladin. 1 equip. I have to let this go, unfortunately. Though I could ping Pure Steel Paladin. Actually, gonna Bowmaster here, ping Pure Steel Paladin, because if they want to draw a card, then it's gonna kill the Paladin. Kind of curious to see if he swings in with anything, or what he swings in with. The main phase hammer there was super interesting too. It's an explorer. I can't even tell what arena format that is. Historic. I have no idea what's not legal. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take that hammer. And we're going to eat this block there. Take 2. A ton of cards. Now we're gonna have to decide what we want to do. Like leaving up double Leyline Binding is super strong here. That's my plan. I can fetch the Sultai Triome here, then leave up Binding. That seems good. They have another hammer. Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear over on the Ornithopter. Loses 2 life. Attempts to trade with the Sheoldred. Not gonna work out. Seeds. Yeah, we're just gonna draw too many cards from that point on. Take the Supreme Verdict. Dress down ×2. I think we have a good matchup here. Probably don't need this 5-mana Teferi. Seems a little bit slow. Counterspell's also typically not that good against them. Could bring in Chalice, but then it shuts off Fatal Push. I don't think I want Chalice. I think I value Fatal Push more. Sabashi, thank you for the 10 months. I think I value Fatal Push over Chalice. Appreciate it, Ashi. Welcome back. 10's alright. This is a collection of Esper cards. That's for sure. It's to make the people that want to watch me play blue-black control happy. But I just can't, for my mental, I can't play subtlety. So I have to play white cards instead. They happy? I don't know. Goon, are you happy? Turn 1 drum. Giver. Read. Hammer. Kind of aggressive, but I get it. I can just pass here, leave a Bowmaster and Fatal Push. We're just trying to get under Counterspell. You know, I mean, on mulligan to 5, I think they need to take risks. Excuse me. Otherwise, like, they're not going to win the card attrition game, that's for sure. I'm going to take 1 here. Alrighty. Let's play this tap and pass. I could play Castle Vantress on 1. Maybe I should have. Might have been better. Fling is going to get pending. It's like the worst counterspell hand I've ever seen. Probably playing Yogg, or maybe they're playing that tokens deck. Object permanence. Game objects. Dryad Arbor. Bowmaster's so good. I don't know, but you could be timed out forever for asking. That account made your day. The cringe thing to ask. Who cares? It's just such an important question. Welcome back, Budget. I'm just gonna get rid of this Orcish Bowmaster. Ruining my day. Maybe it was a girlfriend. First off. Second off. Who cares? What's up, Monty? I'm gonna counter this. Bounce back the Bowmasters and get negative value. I don't want to draw with this Bowmaster around. Yeah, honestly, the more important thing is that it's a shame that he wasn't queued for the Pro Tour. Yeah, the time to ban somebody came up, Jeremy, and you weren't here. Or were you when I needed you most? Yeah, no salary bonus for bans. Didn't get to your laptop fast enough, it's alright. Oh, I was supposed to scry there. Oops. So I get for not scrying. I just pass. I'm just gonna try to scry for a verdict here. Well, if I tuck away the Bowmasters, I'd lose my big Teferi, which I'm not about. So, why do I want to do that? This big Teferi's my lifeline right now. Regretting this scry sucked though. Okay, top. And maybe if you activate fast enough, you'll just miss it. They have another one. I'm gonna be so sad if they have another one. Maybe I just go baby Teferi here. I think I'd rather actually baby Tef. Bounce Wall of Roots. Yeah, I'm also worried about them going land Yogg. There's land. Veto pushes a pretty great draw. They didn't replay the Wall of Roots. What are they holding? What are you holding, opponent? Wrist? He plays the wall. Yeah, I guess they just didn't want to cast it. Maybe I was supposed to play Sheoldred first, gain some life. But I wasn't sure if that was the play I wanted to make this turn, because if I drew Supreme Verdict, I definitely want to Verdict them instead. Yeah, Elven Chorus is like the Claudio deck. Seemed pretty good. Alright. To imagine every Yogg here. I guess I shouldn't have even blocked at all. This would have cost him 2 life each time. Which would have been actually 3 life each time, so they could have drawn 5 cards. Yeah, blocking was a mistake. Blocking was definitely a mistake. What we can do is Scry to Supreme Verdict, though. Second Shelly. Nice, we'll keep it on top. Seems okay here. I did not like Ring Scam. Turns out playing like 6 4-drops in your 20 land deck, probably not great. In your 21 land deck. Sadness on this deck. Yeah, it was awkward. I think they proliferate. Like maybe they should have proliferated. I don't know what they have in hand. Maybe they have a Bowmaster in hand, that's why they're not doing it. Bottom, we'll top the Tef. Could be anything. Guess I'm not just dead. Those all be good if I survive. Big if, though. No particular reason. Also no reason to play it out, though. Oh, I'm dead. Take the Unmoored Egos, Celestial Purge. I guess Leyline Void's just crazy here, right? I had to have just drawn it, otherwise they would have flashed it in response to the Teferi. We submit to 69. That sounds pretty good, too. Honestly, there's so many good cards here. I don't even know what to cut. Could be Big Tef, I imagine. 2 Pendings. Couple of small Tefs. I don't see anything here that's like actively terrible. Chat, help me sideboard. I'm lost and confused. And I'm staring at 66 good cards. You know, like Binding. I don't care for Binding. I could see cutting 2 of them. I want 0 Binding. I think I want 0 Binding. Yeah, I really hate Binding against the Besager deck. I don't think I'm cutting Ring or Sheoldred. They both seem really good here. I guess Sheoldred's bad in a Grist. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Well, dress down into Supreme Verdict is very real, right? Oh god, Zeriak, I'm preemptively muting the soundboard. Getting quicker with the reactions. I don't even think I want to flash in Bowmaster here. If I flash in Bowmaster, they Bowmaster. Maybe I should have cycled dress down though. Say I missed my land drop here. Can't just pass. They flash in Bowmaster, I'll dress down. We need some land. Yeah, I should have cycled dress down last turn, I think. They're also stuck on lands. Alrighty. It's not great. More Bowmaster. I think I value getting the Bowmaster value a little bit more. I value getting value. Fewer words were never spoken. Kind of annoying Thoughtseize. I'll draw land anyways, yeah. I believe that. Leyline of the Void. Well, I have money on the line that Tron's gonna win the Pro Tour. But I have a feeling Scam or 4 Color's gonna win the Pro Tour. But I'm always gonna be on Team Tron because I have money on the line, of course. Oh, it's gotta be a Verdict angle, yeah. Verdict. Look, I could not take 10 to 1 odds, okay? Juicy. Concedes to the ring. That went well. Somebody's gonna sleeve up Bogles. I don't see that happening. I think Ego's back on the draw. I could see that, yeah. I'd take more pendings. Bogles used to have a good 4-color matchup. Did it? I mean, all the removal can hit enchantments too, for the most part. Ending, Binding, Teferi. I'm gonna lose to that. It's a bub. I'm gonna lose to that. Yamata. It's all lands. Yeah, sure, you can Thoughtseize me. Deal. Thoughtseize me. What is this? What the fuck? For sure. Sorry, believers.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.